Hello, I'm Lauren. I'm going to be telling you my March favourites. I'm inspired to make this video by Soggy Rice Free or Alex Raz, as I really enjoy all of her videos, and this is quite scary because it's my first YouTube video I've ever made, but I thought people might enjoy it and hopefully it won't be too bad like her. I'm not going to be talking about things I bought so much and more things I've just enjoyed doing or making this month. So I hope you enjoy. I made the other day, and I've been getting into zine making a lot these past few months, and I've made a lot of ones about winter actually, because I really appreciate the winter when I'm in the countryside. In the city not so much. I've discussed this with a few people. It's like the city's kind of the same all year round, but in the winter it just feels so bleak because my flat's so cold and I'm miserable. But when I go into the countryside, I really appreciate the bleakness because of just the colours and kind of wild landscapes. So I thought I'd just make one last zine to appreciate this as we move into spring. And I actually made two versions of this because I made 6 paintings and I was like, oh, they're actually going to take up like 2 pages of the zine. So it's going to be exciting to see which one people will get once I give it to them. It's going to be a nice surprise. Lists and things like that. And I've now started Clara and the Sun by the same author, which I'm enjoying so far. It's very intriguing. It's quite different though because it's about these robots, but I can kind of see the similarities between those two books. I also read Refugee Boy by Benjamin Zephaniah, which is a young adult book I think, and it's quite simply written, but I always like to read books where you can, it's from a perspective you would never really hear about it. Like I've never met anyone in this boy's position in the book, and I always find interesting all the processes he's had to go through as a refugee into this country and how it all ends up for him. I got this tissue box the other day and it actually has printed tissues in it, which is very cute, and I've not really thought about the concept of printed tissues before, but I think it's a great idea. They're from Calf Kids and you can buy them from Tesco if you want them. I think it just makes the experience of having to use a tissue a lot nicer for everyone. I'm enjoying riding my bike because in November my bike broke and the bike repairman said it would be over £100 fixed. So last month we found one on Facebook Marketplace and it was a lovely blue bike from the 1980s with a basket, and the man selling that also took my old bike for spare parts, so I killed 2 birds with 1 stone there. And it's also getting warmer and it's getting lighter at night, so there's not loads of mud spattering over me when I'm riding, and all the wild garlic's out, and it's just been a lovely time doing that kind of activity, so I don't have to be at the swimming pool all the time for exercise. I've been mending my clothes and things for a long time once they get holes, but recently I've been mending over stains in my clothes because sometimes you can't get your stain out, but you don't want to throw out the clothes, but you don't really want to wear them either because they've got a stain. It's a bit embarrassing. So I've just been stitching over some clothes with the same colour, or you could use a different colour, and it just gives it goes over this pink stain, which I don't know where that came from. But you can see it has some more texture to it as well. So it makes some of your clothes more interesting and more usable at the same time. this one's called the Arrival Spring, and I put tulips in it. And I just love ceramics so much because I just think it's so cool how you can make like everything out of clay. Like you can make your bowls and plates and things. You can even make your toilet if you want to. And just from this object from the earth. And it's such a slow meditative process, I think, as well, because it takes so long for it to, on the stages, the bisque firing, the glaze firing, the decoration. But I think all ceramics just look so good when they come out, and I find that very satisfying.